Well, hi everybody, this is DearMamaSal, and I'm practicing doing a vlog while not driving my car, which for me, a little bit difficult. 3 or 4 years of doing all my vlogs in the car, and now I'm going to try and do one without the car. Really heart-wrenching note from Sophia. And I met Sophia probably a year ago now, and she's telling me that she has a fiance and he lives in Washington State, and of course Sophia lives here very close to where I am in British Columbia. And her fiance and she have decided that they'd like to get married, which is a wonderfully exciting event in anybody's life, except I gather that neither the father nor the mother are approving of this at all. Now, I'm not sure why they're not approving of it, but it must be heartbreaking for Sophia. They've gone as far as to say that if she decides to go ahead with this, that they're not coming to the wedding, which is, again, very, very sad, regardless of what they feel. It is very sad, but it is their right, I guess. I've got to say that. I am certain there are a lot of mums out there that are going, gosh, I can't believe that they would do that, but they're going to do that if that's what they decide. So, Sophia, this one is for you, and you asked me, how do I cope with all of this? I think that I'd like to start in believing that maybe they have the best intention for you. I would like to believe that their concern is for your well-being, for your joy, for your love, and that all those things are coming into play for them. And if that is true, then you can understand it. I had it happen to me. When I fell in love with a Canadian, I can assure you my mother was not very pleased about that at all, because it would mean that I would leave and leave her and then go to Canada where she probably wouldn't see me. So I understood her anger. I understood her sadness. I understood all those grieving type emotions because she was going to lose me. Now, I'm pretty sure that that is some of what you're feeling at the moment, but I don't know. So you may want to even ask. And one of the things I would really recommend is to get your parents individually to write to you, be it on email or proper letter that you can read without the emotion, without the screaming or the rolling of the eyes and the body language that's judging you or whatever those things are, that they just write to you and tell you what their concerns are, why they don't want you to do this, and ask them to be as honest as they can so you can understand their position. Now, just because they've written it doesn't mean you have to agree with it. I think it's very important for them to write it down so they can actually realize for themselves what is driving this. There's something about the act of writing it down that makes it different. Now, at the end of this, here is what I believe. Regardless of what your parents may wish for you, you are an adult and you are entitled to make your own choice. It might not be the best one, but you know, that's one of the joys about being an adult. You get to choose. I assure you that I came to Canada thinking I was going to live happily ever after, and a year later I was sorely mistaken. I was here on my own without any family and feeling very miserable, and I could almost hear my mother saying, "I told you so." But you know, then I had to make a decision. Do I stay or do I go back? And I decided to stay, and you know something? In retrospect, it was probably the best choice. I wouldn't have met you, Sophia. I would not have met Benji and Judy. I would not be here being a vlogger, I'm pretty sure of that. So maybe life has things in store for us that we don't always know about. That's what I like to believe. So, a reminder, Sophia, you are not responsible for anybody else's behavior. You're not responsible for anybody else's choices. Those are their choices. They choose not to go to the wedding. However sad, it's their choice. They will never get to relive it, and maybe one day they will sorely regret that. You might want to put it on video just in case they ever want to see it. I would also make sure my parents knew that there will be a place for them at the wedding should they change their mind at the last moment, and that would make you very happy, and it would be the ultimate wedding gift that you would ask of them or even receive from them. On the other hand, if they choose not to, I would say do the best you can. Have your wedding and enjoy it. Rent a family for the day if you need to, and I say that with lots of love, have stand-in parents for the day for you. Um, when I say that, I mean people that you really love. Let them stand in for you. Let them be your family for the day if your family doesn't want to be there. I don't think you're the only child in the family. When I say child, I know you're an adult child. I wonder whether your brothers and sisters are thinking of coming. That'll be interesting. I really want to thank you for asking this question because you're not the only one that's got this problem. I'm pretty sure of that. If I've had it and you had it, then there are probably other viewers that are suffering from it at some level. So the fact that you've asked the question hopefully has helped other people as well. So if you've enjoyed this video, people, please give it a thumbs up. But most of all, please make sure you leave a thank you note in the comments so that Sophia knows that she wasn't the only one and that you understand her sadness. I don't think there is a right answer to this, Sophia, otherwise I'd sort of suggest it to you, but you need to do this the best you can. The only thing I would ask you to do is remember you're responsible for your behavior. So wherever you can, and I've met you and I know you a little bit of your soul, do it with great grace. Understand their position with a place of love. Understand that their choice is their choice and you don't have the power to change that. Understand that they will probably one day regret not going to their daughter's wedding. But in the meantime, you need to go ahead, live the life you want to live as an adult. And I hope against all hope that you have the fairy tale wedding that I'm sure everybody that's watching this would wish for you. Thank you for being brave enough to ask. Thank you for sharing the story with others, for giving me permission to do that. And most of all, thank you for being who you are. You're a delight. And I can quite understand why your mum doesn't want to let you go. This is Dear Mama Sal saying thank you. Bye-bye for now.